Oh my goodness. Looks like it's time for some growth. Good. Thanks for joining me. So have you ever felt like you've had to hide your pain or your grief because you didn't want to show anyone that you were still hurting and in the healing process? Maybe you thought you'd be judged because you're taking longer time to heal than maybe you think other people expect. Well, there's no timetable for grief and healing. And that's what we're talking about today. I'm Sage. I'm a growth coach, and the topic today is never apologize. Never apologize for taking time to heal yourself. So why do we need to take the time to truly heal? Well, processing grief is different for every single person. And let me be clear. When I say the word grief, that can mean losing a loved one. That can mean the bid you proposed didn't go well at work. That means you didn't get the promotion. It could mean that your friend is distancing themselves from you. That can mean you lost a pet. That can mean you, didn't get to take the vacation you wanted. All of those things cause grief, okay? So grief is multifaceted in itself, but everybody processes grief differently. And you also want to make sure that you're actually healing the grief. So did you know that there's actually 5 stages of grief? 5 stages of grief. DABDA, okay? Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance, okay? DABDA. So it takes a different amount of time for everyone to go through that, but you want to make sure you go through the process. Because if not, guess what? It's stored somewhere in here and it's going to come back up. I can guarantee that. It's going to come back up and it's going to bite you in the rear. And when you least expect it, and when it totally doesn't work out in your life. So heal the first go around if you can. Also, unhealed people will leech energy off of others and often form toxic coping mechanisms. So that sounds like a good reason to heal. Here's a quote for you. Take all the time you need to heal emotionally. Moving on doesn't take a day. It takes a lot of little steps to be able to break free from your broken self. So do you think that there is something in your life that you didn't fully heal from, maybe because you were worried about being judged? How do you think this unhealed version of you is impacting your life? Well, maybe it's time to heal. So let me give you 3 ways to take time to heal. So you want to make sure that you create. So it's choice. You choose to create, and then you create the time and space for yourself. Okay? Don't expect it to just appear magically. You have to choose it, and you have to create it. Then you need to be able to ask for help to lighten your load. You can choose to be as vulnerable as you want to be. I'm going to tell you right now, the more vulnerable you are, often the more you grow. But you do what's comfortable for you. So if you saying, hey, I'm just going through some rough stuff and I'm going to need a week. I'll talk to you next Monday. That's fine. You're still being vulnerable. You're communicating. Or you can say, I'm really dealing with something tough in my relationship right now, and I'm going to need, I need a good friend. I need somebody to talk to. I'm going to need a little space. So you can just decide how much you want to be, you want to communicate, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And Then lastly, this one, you might have to think about for a second, but it's reach out to people who don't have strong agendas for you. This is tough. The people who love us have agendas for us. And the closer we are to those people, the stronger their agendas usually are. It's human nature. People that have done a lot of work on themselves, spiritually and in growth, they can let the people they love be themselves and ride their own journey. But the people who haven't done a lot of that soul work are going to try and manipulate you to do the things and make the choices that they need for you to maintain the role that you currently have in their life. That was a lot, I know. But some of the people really closest to you want you to stay exactly like you are. Okay? Because it serves them in some way. So reach out to the people that aren't going to impose their agenda on you. Circling around, never apologize for taking time to heal yourself. What do you need to heal today? Maybe it's from last week. Maybe it's from when you were 7. What do you need to heal? Let's do it. Let's heal together and let's grow together. Thanks for being here. Thanks for growing with me. My name's Sage Robinson Miller. I'm a growth coach, and you can follow me at Growing Sage. Love you.